is Chantal from the Purring Cat Studio, and welcome back to my channel. So today I was playing with the idea of making frames, and I want to enhance them a little bit. And then, you can put whatever you want in them. You could put pictures, of course. You could put flowers, butterflies. You can put them on vellum. You could put, really, you can do whatever you want with those frames. But I just wanted to enhance them, and then I was wondering what kind of paper should I use to make the frames, which got me to go look in my computer and discover gorgeous papers I forgot I had. I mean, oh my goodness, I don't know where I got them from. That's the sad thing, because I would link them. I know it's from Etsy. If anyone recognizes those papers, let me know. Maybe by then I will remember. But they're so beautiful. These are different kits now. I'm just showing you. I think this is from one kit, and this is from another. I've had them a very long time ago, and like this that I already cut up is part of the same kit as this. And I decided to make nice big frames for future journals. As you know, in the last two videos I've been working on making items for a future journal. So I will put these aside, and I think I will put this aside because I already have two that are in the tones of blues and creams. So I will put these aside, and then I'll show you what I've decided to cut. As when you purchase digital papers, you don't have to just use them to put them in the journal. You don't have to just fold them in half and insert them in a journal. This, for instance, I thought this would make a beautiful, I could fussy cut the flowers here and over there and use them in a collage, or an art journal. This beautiful sheep, I could easily cut him off and put him in a journal on a page somewhere. You know what I mean? You don't have to use them as they were intended. Yeah, I could definitely fussy cut around these flowers right here, all around there, and use that and glue it in my next art journaling page. So all that to say, go beyond what the paper is telling you should do, or you think you have to do because you purchased it. I rarely use the papers the way they were intended. Actually, it's not true. I do most of the time, but many times I go the other way. I just use them as I see fit, and that's that. So let me see what paper I want to make frames with. My gosh, they're so beautiful. I had forgotten. And you know what this makes me think? Now, I make my own papers. I invite you to go see my Etsy shop. It's the same name as this channel, except leave the letters all together, the Purring Cat Studio, and each word starts with a capital. So the, capital T, Purring Cat, capital P, or just go in the description box. I link my Etsy shop. And I do love my own digital papers, but oh my gosh, do I ever love purchasing other people's. It sparks my creativity. I love to mix and match my own with their papers. I just love it. And I mean, seriously, each kit are usually around $3, sometimes $4 or $5 if it's bigger kits, or you can see the work that's been put in there must have taken a long time. Or somebody that has a big shop and, I don't know, sell them pricier. I don't know. But I don't care, because it's $3 or $4 a set. Seriously, that's nothing. All you need then is to print them out. And with this new printer I got, the Epson Eco Tank, I don't even worry about the ink. I just print away. So anyways, yeah, I know I'm chatting a lot, but I'm just so excited that I found these. I had forgotten. I'm going to use this one. And the way I will use it is, and it's so funny because I did that with the other sheet, and it gave me Insta journaling cards. It's just the way it came. It's almost as if I had done it on purpose to make a journaling card, and I didn't. It's just the way the paper is. So I'll keep those aside. So what I decided to do is, a sheet of paper is 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to cut it at, of course, 4.25. There we go. I decided to make big windows. You can make them smaller, of course. And then what I did is I kind of eyeballed it, just like that, to see. But now that I've created these, I like the size, so we'll just use this as a guide. There's nothing precise here, just about there. That's perfect. And I'm going to fold it. Oh, that's weird. I'm not super straight. How did I manage not to be straight on a sheet that is perfectly straight? Well, that's me. I probably moved before I went ahead and cut it. It's okay. It's an easy fix, but still. Look at that. Look how crooked. Congratulations. I'll just fix that right now before I do the rest. There. Perfect. And now I'll cut the excess. Like so. Let's see. Oh, well, look at that. That is also an instant journaling card. Or I could make it into a fat tag, I call them, because they're not super high, but they're wide. Look, imagine the corners are gone. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm all excited. Yeah, this is crooked. Look at that. Look at that. I'll fix that right now. There. Now it's not crooked anymore. Oh, I'm telling you, these days I'm so happy my mojo is back. I had lost it. I had no inspiration. I was really like wondering what was happening. I mean, it's not hard what was happening. I was tired. You know, like you all, I mean, if you're new, you don't know, but for those of you who know me by now, I have a full-time job. I'm alone most of the time. My husband works away, so I take care of the whole house. And then I come home, I do all the, oh, look at that, another one. I do all the mom things, you know, cooking, cleaning, dishes, blah, blah, blah. And then I come down here in the studio and do this other job. This is the job that doesn't pay yet. That's okay. I do love it. I do hope it will eventually become my business, which is why I sell my papers and I sell my journals, and I don't get paid much by YouTube just yet, but eventually. So, oh my gosh, this is going to be lovely. Okay, I'm going to go and grab my frame punch. So I won't do all of them here because this bends when I press hard on it to punch a frame. And this is a glass table underneath this. And it's on legs and it's wobbly. I don't like putting my whole body pressure on it. It makes me nervous that it's going to break. But just to show you, in case you don't have a frame punch board, I recommend this. I love, love, love it. Always use it because you can determine how deep you want, how thick you want, you know, your border. And yeah, I mean, I really love it. I think this would be too big, but sometimes if you're unsure, do it bigger, because worst case, you can make it smaller and do it again. So this, I think, will be nice. Let me see if I can at least punch one and show you. No. I have to get up. Hold on. Okay, this is a little thinner than I wanted. See, I should have listened to my own advice. This is too big. Oh, no. I don't want to do this one. I'll do the other 3 ones because that's not what I want. I mean, I'm not going to, you know, discard it. I can use it eventually, but because I want to do some stitching and add some things to the frames, this is going to be too small. So don't do as I do. Do as I say, not as I do. Ah. Okay, this is a better width to have lots of room to work. I think this would be I think this will be nice. Let me see, I have to get up again. Oh yes, that gives me a lot of space to work. I like that. And then what you do is you go right here and you make sure this has the same, you know, the pegs are the same spot, so that, but you will see, because when you put this in, do you see the line here? That's the, let me, oh, you're too far, sorry. You see the cutting line here? You can see it right there. So you know you're at the right spot. And then you put this here. And you cut. Now, this is never super precise. Sometimes I have to like come back. Do you see there's a tiny bit of a difference here? I just trimmed that with the scissors afterwards. It's not a big deal. It's an easy fix. Like so. And these are nice pieces, and all you have to do after that, well, you have many options. I mean, well, not many, I don't know what I'm saying, but I usually just trim these like so, and it's already rounded, and like so. And then I got a beautiful piece to do something else. I mean, look at this. It's perfect. So this I don't throw because it's a beautiful, beautiful square. It's perfect for all kinds of things. So I will put that aside, and I'll do the same with this one. Like, this is better than just a scrap of paper. This, I mean, eventually you can't keep keeping you can't keep keeping, wow, okay. You can't keep keeping. Try and say that fast. You can't keep keeping all the scraps, because your whole studio will be scraps of papers. So, you know, but this is not a scrap. I mean, hello. I could make another little frame, you know, like I do sometimes, and I put vellum in the middle, and they become charms, because I'll put like an eyelet in here and hook it to a page. They could be part of decorating another piece of, you know, envelope or ephemera, or a mini pocket on a card. Like, there's all kinds of possibilities. This will not be thrown in the garbage for sure, or in the recyclable. So here's the frame, and as you can see, sometimes, see this right there? That's all. That's just a little trimming. It's a really easy fix. And of course, if you don't have a punch board, you can always trace your square with a ruler and a pencil, and take your time and cut it. Some of you are very good with scissors. I'm not great, so this frame punch board is one of the best purchases I've ever done, really. Okay, I'm making it worse. How is that? I have my glasses on, so I don't know what the problem is there. Okay, so I will go ahead and do the other ones, because this is kind of boring now that you saw how this little beauty works. And I'll be right back with the other ones already done up. Okay, so how are we going to fill these beautiful windows? So these frames, as you can see, I made this one smaller just for fun. Sorry, I was thirsty here. So I'm going to show you how you can fill these windows. I did find one of my laminated flowers, hydrangea, and I'm thinking maybe in this one. Yes, that would look very nice. So you could fill your frame with something like that. If you don't have a laminating machine, of course, you can use, let me see if I have, I should have gotten a piece out. Oh, I have one. You can always use some vellum on which you can glue a sticker or glue something you fussy cut it, like, you know, a butterfly. If you have two of the same, you can glue them on either side. That's something I've done before. So I glue one here and I glue the same on the other side so it looks the same, right? And because otherwise the other side will look like this. You don't want that, right? So that's another option you could do. Or same thing if you have those translucent stickers and you have two of the same. Of course, I'm not going to find two of the same, even though I know I have two of the same. I've just seen one actually. Oh, I lost it. Anyways, you could also put something like that. There's all kinds of options. Or you could print on vellum like I've done before and then put it there. So I'm going to put this away aside because that's not what I'm going to use. For the small window, I found this. It's a little tight, like I'll barely make it, but I think I will be able to. Like if I glue, like on each side, there's not a whole lot of space, but I'll manage. And look at this. Isn't that just absolutely beautiful? So I think we'll do this. And for this one, how about, I need my, actually I could just cut it with scissors or, hold on, let me grab, okay, I'm just gonna cut a piece real quick here of a book page. So I'm gonna keep this for later. Is this big enough? I want the writing to be in the window completely. Okay, I think, hold on. How about, I didn't think. Eee. Okay, yes. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. Okay, hold on. Before I overcut again, I will cut just right about here. And I think I can cut the white part. Am I correct? Not quite, not all of it. Good thing I kind of looked before. There, I think this will be fine. Like so. Perfect. Let me see. Oh, yes. Oh, I love it. Because if you don't have something like this, or you don't have vellum, nothing prevents you from using an old book page with writing on both sides. That way it's beautiful. And then put something that will pop. And because it's not translucent, you can put two different images. So how about we do that? So we'll start by gluing those. I'm going to need my double-sided tape along with glue. There we go. So for this I can use glue. That's not a problem. That's the easier one. Somebody asked me the other day, what's in my small bottle? It's regular, what's it called? Tacky glue, is it? Or, yeah, regular tacky glue. And it's watered down a tiny bit so I can actually, you know, get out of that tiny little dispenser, whatever it's called. Nozzle, I don't know. And that's it. And it glues perfectly, even if it's, you know, technically it's watered down. That's never caused any problems for me. There. I just seen the word Mexico, and I don't know, I just thought of a trip that my husband and I are planning for next March break. We didn't go anywhere this March break because he was away working, but he's trying to pardon me, trying to make sure his schedule works so that, because Liam and I are off on March break, being in a school, right? And we want to go somewhere. We want to do something. And next year will be we've been together for over, 17 years almost? But we've been, in 2024, it will be 10 years that we're married, and we got married in Vegas. So my husband said, why not go back to Vegas? Liam was like turning 4 when we went, so he doesn't remember much. And he said, we can go to Vegas, rent a car, like stay a few days in Vegas, clearly, and then rent a car, and then go down to, I don't remember. Is it California or, anyways, I'm not good with geography, so don't hate me. And I think then, I don't remember where he said, but there's a bus that goes to, a tour bus that goes to Tijuana. So we could visit there too. And I said, oh my goodness, that would be an amazing trip. Like, can you imagine? You visit all of that? Like, ooh, for us it's incredible to be able to do all of that in a week, because we'd stay like, I don't know, maybe 3 days in Vegas. Since we've seen it before, we'd just do a few things we didn't have time to do the first time because we were getting married. And then we would go and drive downwards, and then, like I said, I think I'm going to cut a tiny bit of this off so it doesn't come out of the bottom. And then he says there's somewhere you can take a tour bus and cross over to Tijuana. I would really, really love that. So, yeah. Let's hope it happens. It would be nice. Our boy would love it. It would be a busy vacation, a busy week, but a good busy. Now, we were supposed to try and go to New York this summer, but I don't think that's going to happen, because New York is not that far from Montreal. And when I go visit my mom, technically all you have to do is keep driving down, and you're in New York in a few hours. But driving in New York seems to be problematic, so you'd have to like park your car and then take cabs, right? Because they know where they're going. But it's also the exchange rate. Oy, oy, oy. That's a lot of money. So maybe we'll just keep saving to make that big trip next March break. And yeah, maybe the summer after that we'll go to New York, like summer of 2024. But this summer of 2023, I think we'll just go to my mom's in Quebec, and then when we come back, we'll make a little stop in PEI. We like PEI. It's so beautiful. Prince Edward Island. If you've never been, I do recommend. It is really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. They take pride in their province, let me tell you. It's clean, super clean. Everybody's yard is gorgeous. Like, wow. It's worth it. Oh my goodness. Come on, you. It's a good thing I'm finding things to talk, because this video is not as quick as I thought it would be. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Usually I would like kind of fast forward for that, but at the same time, I'm sure some of you want to see the crafting, and you know, if you don't, just fast forwards, my friend. Fast forward. I will not take offense. Yeah, so it's fun to have plans long term like that. I don't know if you have, you know, long plans. Like one of my biggest trips that I would really love to do is to go to Italy one day. I don't know if that dream will ever happen, because, well, things are expensive. You know, I'm not a millionaire. You have to plan for these things, right? But I don't know. It's still fun to dream about it. I'm only 52, still young. Even if I was 80, I could still plan for it, right? As long as you're healthy enough to travel. There we go. I haven't seen much so far. I've been, to in Ontario, and of course Quebec, New Brunswick, PEI. I've been to Maine in the States, Nova Scotia, Las Vegas, and Paris. Those are the only places I've done. There. Isn't that pretty? And wait till we add the stitching. As long as I don't ruin it, and as long as my machine cooperates, because I'm thinking this is getting pretty thick. And usually it's not the needle the problem, it's the thread. So I'm a little worried now that I might have spoken too quickly about stitching, and I'm thinking maybe I should have stitched around like this, and then here, and then there, and then folded it and pretend. But anyways, I have to try. Oh, that looks nice. I like it. Very pretty little frames. You could also have put pictures. I had a bunch of pictures. Where are they? From, hold on, the Travelers. Well, that's not the right picture for this. Oh, it would still look pretty good. Oh my goodness, I never realized this would look nice. Well, there you go. You got yourself another option. Oh, it's so pretty. Can you imagine if you had like the picture of a person is what I was actually looking for. Well, I guess we could pretend. I mean, there are people, but that's not what I'm looking for. Tim Holtz people. It's a little too dark. I would choose a picture that was much lighter. But you know what I mean. Wait now, I think I found them. Well, it doesn't fit because I didn't cut it for that, but see what I mean? She would look fabulous in there, actually. Oh, I kind of like it. I love it, actually. Oh, even this one. Yes. So, there's many options you can do with these frames, is what I'm trying to show you here, actually. I know you know it, but it's nice to see it. And yeah, use your beautiful papers. And like I was saying at the beginning of the video, finding these papers that I had forgotten about brought me so much joy. And I just hope that whoever purchases my papers realize, all the other stuff you can do with them. You can rip them, make collages with them, punch frames into them, cut them into tags, because not all my kits have pre-made tags and such. I try not to do that too much, because it's easy to make a tag. So I'd rather you cut into the paper and make your own, the size you want, and decorate it the way you want, because really a tag is one of the easiest things to do. And I want to, I want you to have the freedom to do whatever you want. There we go. I don't know why I put my double-sided tape away. I kind of need it again. Where's the beginning? Okay. Yeah, it brought me so much joy. I didn't remember I had these beautiful papers. Oh my gosh. Love, love, love them. And it also inspires me to make more of my own, right? Because you see something, say, oh, I love the style. Maybe I should try something like that, In other words, seeing beautiful things, for me, inspires me to make beautiful things. So, yeah, going through Etsy, looking at all kinds of beautiful papers, it's not a waste of time, because it sparks creativity. Like Tim Holtz, I look at his stuff and it's like, oh my goodness, isn't it beautiful? And then I want to do something. So it's always very positive. I'm kind of looking at the clock and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I've been doing this for a while. Is this going to be a video where everybody's going to fast forward? And I'm here chit-chatting, thinking I'm pretty interesting, and then I might have to go fast forward and put this video in silent, although I said at the beginning I wouldn't. But I'm realizing I'm taking my sweet time here. Okay, I want to find something before I start sewing. I want to find something to put in here. And I'm thinking flowers, but I don't know which. Now, I was just thinking that the rub-ons from Paperlogy would be beautiful, but they're too small. Even the bigger ones are too small. And that being said, I just seen that they got some bigger ones out there, so now I have to go purchase them. Because these are beautiful, but I mean, these are extra mini. And they're good for certain things, but not for what I'm trying to do right now. And I mean, leaves are bigger, but I don't want to put a leaf. And I just seen they released a new series and they're quite large. Oh my goodness. By the way, if you want to go check it out and you want to purchase them for yourself, you can get 15% off just by writing in the coupon code area when you're at the cash, the Purring Cat Studio, and it's 15% off, so it's worth it. Okay, well, no, nothing is big enough. I have a lot of fussy cut butterflies and birds, but no flowers, so I guess I'm going to have to... Oh, I would have loved a fussy cut flower, simply because these are nice, but a fussy cut flower is so much darker. See, this is nice, but let me see if you can see that. It's very pretty, but you can see, you know, the back. This bird is beautiful, though. It comes out of the frame. I think it's kind of cute that it does. Maybe I'll end up with birds. What else do I have? Let me see here. No. I had fussy cutted a lot of flowers, but I think I used them all in my art journaling. Okay, I just realized I did fussy cut things yesterday, but I think they're too big. Those birds. Flowers, mushrooms. I like this bird though. I don't dislike this mushroom. I like that they come out of the frame, strangely enough. I think this is nice, and maybe this one on the other side. No, you know what? I really love that it comes out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put birds on this one. There you go. I thought flowers, but no, not this time. This time will be birds. Let me see which side he looks better. Yes, he looks better here because it's dark there. I don't know. I think it's nice. Where's my glue? Okay. Yeah, I like it. Comes out of... Oh, you know what though? Oh my goodness, I'm so happy I thought of it. I want to sew around. I would have sewn around the bird, so let's go sew this first. And now the thread I have in my machine right now is black. I was going to change it to white because these are kind of light colored. I don't know. Do I leave it with black? Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Okay, so wish me luck because, like I said, this, you know, the thread has a tendency to break off, and this is very thick, and I don't sew very straight, so there's a whole lot that could happen here. Okay, so this will probably be in silent because you don't need to hear the machine go. Okay, so I lost part of the video. What I mean is it's not much, but I did do this one and I filmed it, and for some reason I can't find it. Um, so we will continue. So as you knew, I wanted to put a bird, so I did. So once I sewed all around, I added the bird, and I did add a tab with 2 eyelets, and I changed the bird because I ripped part of the bird, the other one I had chosen. And then I added this little piece of paper there. Why not? I think it's very sweet. So that's one of them. And on this one, I also added a little tab with an eyelet, but that's all I did on this one. This one, I haven't done anything yet. I am now deciding to put this fabric tape on the sides of the frame. I'll do it on both sides. I think it's nice. And I don't want the frames to be all the same. I want them to be different from one another. Yeah, so I think this is nice. And you can always just take a nice little clip like this, a clip, and put it in your journal just as such. Why not? So how about we put tape on the other side as well, like this and this. There we go. I love this double-sided, no, not double-sided, fabric tape, I mean. I really, really do. I think it's lovely. There. It adds just enough vintage. Huh? It's perfect. Thank you, Mr. Tim Holtz, because everything he does is just fabulous. And we all love to use this product for a good reason. They're beautiful. Look at that. Just 2 pieces of tape. And this just went to another level of beautiful. Okay, so how about for this one? What could we do for this one? I want to add a little something. Oh, and I have this from Tapeology that I just love so much. So how about, I'm seeing there's you know what? How about, I say how about, I know it's, because this is handwriting and this is, you know, book, like typewriter machines, writing. But I'm thinking it would be nice to add this, because this is handwriting, you know, just different types of writing on the frame, on this, you know, particular one. I think it would look nice. How about just this like that? Oh, I like it. And then, yes, just like that. I like it. Yes. Oh, it's lovely. Yes. And on the other side too, why not? Just in different spots for this one. Like, like that. And maybe this little piece here I could put somewhere. I love these. They're very, I love how thick they are. And I don't want to put this over the leg now. Oh, how about right here? Oh, or halfway through the frame like that. Then I'll just cut the excess. Oh, yes, this is lovely. Oh, I love, love, love it. Love it. I love everything about this. Okay, now how about this one? What are we going to add to this one? Okay, I just came up with this idea. I have these rub-ons, as you know. Let me find my popsicle stick here. Okay, from Tapeology, and I decided to put some fabric. But first we will rub on these. If you don't have those, of course, you can always use stamps. We're just trying to, you know, decorate our frames even further. Okay. So these, you've probably seen me use them before, and you will see me use them again. I so love them. So I'm thinking, wait now, maybe I don't want it in the middle, maybe just here for this. I don't know if I don't think I've rubbed it long enough. I was like too excited. Let me do this properly. Okay. Okay. Oops, it's sticking to me. Okay, I like it. And then maybe this number, if I can grab it. And I want the number to be maybe just like that. Okay, I like that. Now I did put it on the frayed piece of fabric, so I don't know if that's going to cause any problems. No, it doesn't seem like it did. Beautiful. Now, how about this one? I love that it says enjoy the process. And like I said in the other part of the video, I a lot of times feel bad that I take so long, and that maybe I should do more fast forward process. And you know, music, and I do sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I have nothing to say while I craft. But at the same time, if you're like me, I watch YouTube when I craft, and I like the chit chat. It keeps me company. And some days I just want to see the end result, and I want to see it now. So I'm happy when some people do fast forward things, you know? It all depends how we feel, and we can't please everyone. So I'm hoping that this video is pleasing to most of you. And some of you will just fast forward through it and just look at a few steps and the end result, and that's okay too. I cannot please everyone with one video. And I'm the same. I'm a YouTube video consumer. Believe me, I watch a lot of videos. I don't even watch TV anymore. I don't know if many of you watch soaps. There's one soap I've been watching since I was 13 years old, and that's General Hospital. And I still watch it to this day. And that's the only thing I watch on TV. Everything else is YouTube or Netflix. Okay, let's glue these beauties. I think I want this one right there. Or do I want it on the side like this? You know what? I usually don't put things in the middle, but today I want it in the middle. So I will put it in the middle. Like this. Because you know me, I like things that are side, you know, a little bit off. I think it makes the beauty. Enjoy the process. Love it. Okay. And on the other side, like this. So I will end with this, because the whole point of this video was to make frames and present them in different ways, simply because, and that's why I say use what you have. Some of you do have a laminating machine. Some of you have these translucent sticker that you can put on vellum. Use those if you want. Some of you can print on vellum. Go right ahead. Some of you don't have any of these, but you have beautiful old book paper, book pages, then use that. And then I think this is actually funny enough, because I said, maybe you don't have this, maybe you don't have that, use a book page. I think this is my favorite one. I mean, I love transparencies, I love the see-through effect, but I have to say this one is my favorite. I don't know why, I just simply, I love everything about it. So see, you can do different things with what you have. And it's nice to have a diversity also, because I could clearly put these three in the same journal and it wouldn't look redundant. It wouldn't look like I've just repeated myself, because all three are different. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I've inspired you to create your own. I want to say thank you for all your beautiful comments. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Believe me, every time I see a new subscriber, I know you just subscribed. You know what I mean? Like, I see you. I see that you've subscribed, whoever you are, and I'm happy that you're here. So in this, I give you a great big hug from here in Nova Scotia, Canada. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and safe. And I say thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.